For the first case, wakalah. Dealer acts as a customer. Dealer has allocated a full amount of letter of credit at Bank Islam. One day, Dealer travelling to London and wanted to buy an apartment that will cost her 300,000 ringgit. Dealer asked bank to issue letter of credit to cover the import transaction. The bank opened the letter of credit to send to the seller, and the bank make payment using Dealer money and charge her for 10,000 ringgit as a service fee for the transaction payment.
Modus operandi of Islamic trust receipt. First, the buyer will apply the trust receipt from the bank. So, bank appoint the buyer as an agent to purchase the goods that's been merchandised on behalf of the bank. Next, upon the delivery of goods, the bank pay the exporter or issues the seller a letter of credit guaranteeing payment for the merchandise. However, the bank retain the title to the merchandise and resell to the buyer on deferred payment terms. Next, the deferred payment terms of sale of goods granted to the customer constitute a creation of debt. The buyer used the merchandise to produce goods, then sell to the customer and pay the debt to the bank, which include profit margin as agreed upon by both parties.
Bank appoint the customer as its agent to purchase goods he requires on behalf of the bank. Upon the delivery of the goods, the bank will pay the supplier at sign or upon maturity of credit term of the cost of the goods based on the invoice value. The bank will purchase the goods from the seller at the invoice value and resell them to the customer on deferred payment term at the price inclusive of the bank profit margin. The deferred payment term of sale of goods that grant to the customer constitute a creation of debt. This securitized in the form of the acceptance bill drawn by the bank and accepted by the customer. Upon the maturity, the customer will pay back the selling price to the bank.
The bank guarantee, sellers will sell goods worth 1 million to buyers. Then seller will apply bank guarantee at the bank. Then after that, bank will issue bank guarantee 1 million in favor of buyers. So the buyer as beneficiary of bank guarantee. The goods will be delivered to buyers 3 months from today. So if seller fail to deliver the goods and refuse to refund the 1 million to buyers, the bank will pay the buyers 1 million on behalf of the seller.
Plus, for shipping guarantee Islamic from the bank, the buyer has to comply with the necessary bank's procedure certain amount of deposit for these facilities. Then, the bank issue the shipping guarantee to the buyer, which is under the kafalah contract. Then, the buyer presents the shipping guarantee to the shipping company and takes delivery of the relative goods. The exporter banks deliver bill of lading together with other relevant documents to the bank. Then, the bank presents the document to the buyer. The buyer takes hold of the document, then the buyer presents the bill of lading to the shipping company. The shipping company returns the shipping guarantee to the buyer for the cancellation. The buyer then presents shipping guarantee to the bank for cancellation. The bank charges the customer a fee for a service provided.